Oh, Bubba. How did I know someone was going to call me out on that? I tried. I remembered as the countdown was nearing 0 that I remembered last time I said, oh, dang it, I meant to load into the game and just hit pause. And then I decided to do it during the countdown a little bit. And sure enough, I get called out for clicking stuff. I was trying to limit the amount of dead time before we got in the game and started doing things. Look at that. It's lovely. Time's frozen by default. That's kind of cool. And then what did I set up as my hotkey? Y, U, N? Tilde? No. L? No. Hi, cat. What did I set up as my hotkey? It wasn't Y. That's emotes. It was an F key? Maybe? No, it's not F6. It's not F5 or F4. No, that's screenshot mode or F3. F2. F1. Tilde? What did I use? I'm trying to figure out how to undo that. I set a hotkey last time. B? No, that's bag. V. We're gonna test. Ah! It's K. Sorry, I had to figure that out because that's gonna drive me nuts. What's up, Ruby? Coming to you. I'm coming to you live from my phone because your computer can't handle Twitch and RuneScape. That's exciting. Which are you playing? Like the classic RuneScape? Wasn't there a split with their servers a long time ago, recently-ish? I don't remember when it happened, but isn't there like a RuneScape classic and like a RuneScape not so classic? I think that's the case. I could very much be wrong. Cool, we know how to do that. Tomorrow's weather is a beautiful sunny day. Whatever's on it's on Steam now? It used to be its own thing. I used to be a member. I don't know if they still have all that. I'm sure they do. I don't know if that's the same terminology, but what's going on, Rena? How are you? Happy Wednesday. I am glad it's hump day. It's been a long week and it's only Wednesday, so Wednesday's good because it's halfway. Whew, excuse me. I had a burp. I had dinner. What did I eat tonight? Chicken sausage orzo with sauteed onions and roasted tomatoes. It was delicious. I'm very full. You just go to a site and down gang beasts? What is gang beasts? Wait. Hey, that's awesome. Being able to watch streams is a beautiful thing. I mean, it depends on what stream you're watching, I suppose. So I won't say that's the case for me, but being able to watch streams is a nice thing. So congrats. RAM is awesome. It does way more than people give it credit for. Or it does way more than people give it credit for too sometimes. It's like, oh, my computer's running slow. I must need more RAM. It's not always how it works, but sometimes that's the solution. Anyway, I don't want to talk PC specs. It got quiet already. That's what happens when we sit in our house and it's all quiet like. Or not quiet like. It's when we sit in our house and pause time. The music runs and then ends out. The music runs and runs out early. Jeez, I cannot talk this evening. You're stuck here? Oh, I'm sorry, Bubba. I'm so sorry. You know you can always do something else if you want. I'm never holding people hostage here. But Midnight Tricks, hello? How's it going? Words are hard. They're incredibly difficult, especially after a day. I'm on our company's, we have a emergency management team. So like if something were to happen, we have a subcommittee of different people that from all different departments that do different things. I'm on that team and I have to do all these like trainings and stuff for it. I had to sit through one today. I didn't even finish, but it's 4 hours in length. I got maybe halfway through it, but it took me about 3 hours to get halfway through it because it's just so freaking dense and boring. I just wasn't about it, so I moved a little slower than expected. but that's okay. What are we doing today? It's a bad luck today, so we actually might fish. So we'll hold on to that. We'll hold on to our coffee. You can go there. We need to process some random stuff. We're gonna do blueberries again. Our beautiful blueberries. Ooh, and we're gonna check something. It's the title of today's stream, but I just was not feeling creative when making a title. Look at that. Look at that. We have our titanium bars now, and they don't look totally broken. And they fit with everything else. It's beautiful. And those, yeah, that's our titanium ore. It's nice and blue. It's a little bit bluer than, I think, the base thing of titanium. So, this was a quick fix. I might make it fancier and do it properly. So what I did for these textures is I took the gold bar and then just changed the hue and the saturation, which is the cheap, easy way of doing it because I had to do it quick. The fancy, time-consuming way is let's say we're taking the aquamarine and making the gold or the titanium bar look like aquamarine. I would find the darkest pixel on the titanium bar. I'd then find the darkest pixel on the aquamarine, sample that, select every single dark pixel on this titanium bar, make it that color. Find the second darkest, find the second dark, and so on, and do that for every pixel. So you're getting the same color across the whole thing and shading roughly. This is a little different. Like the base titanium that we had before has some like glistens of white on it. This doesn't at all. Still looks good, but I might take it a step further, or I probably won't because it's taken me, what, 3 weeks to fix that? So, how's it going, Chaotica? Lynn, how are you guys doing? I was talking through all that, but, okay. Hold on, I gotta refresh myself. What are we doing? Robin's not working on any projects for us, right? We had our, she finished this, which is beautiful. We could start working on tool upgrades even further. We have the money for it. We could do a pickaxe upgrade today. It's a crap luck day today. What's our calendar look like? What's coming up? It's Sam's birthday today. Demetrius, what is he like? Melons? Not that we have any melons. I don't know. We'll figure something out. And then, I was trying to think. Oh no, I was saving for a coop upgrade. That's what I was doing. I gotta start making notes of what I was doing. Actually, speaking of notes, let's look at our notes. Update titanium textures on all better gold resources. Boom. Done. Okay. We're saving for the big coop. So I need to go check my resources. We might end up cutting some wood today. And then the new beach area and explore the new mod. You know what? We're going to try to do that. No, not Esa. Let's not do that. We're going to try to do that today too. I mentioned I wanted to go fishing. So this could be fun. We need to visit Sam first because I'm likely going to get very carried away and not do what I need to do. So, let's drop that. Move our rod. We'll sell some stuff. Strawberry for Sam or for Demetrius? All I see is strawberry in chat. I have no context. I was it's not there. Excuse me, old Fappy. Why was he moving like that? Demetrius? Okay. So Sam, I was about to say, I know he liked some cooked dishes, but who doesn't like cooked dishes? Let's just give him a flower of some sort. We've got some blue jazz, and we're growing more poppies and summer spangles, so we'll have flowers. Let's give him a tulip. Sam likes cola. Do I have any of that? I think I put it with my fishing stuff. Aha! I have one. Who in their right mind likes Joja Cola? That's weird. I already did fish him a gift. I just didn't know it. That's how efficient I am. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. It's overused as a fishing pun. I don't care. Penny loves poppies. And I know because alliteration. Penny likes poppies. Evelyn likes tulips. Jazz likes fairy rose. Who likes blue jazz? I thought Jazz would like, or Jazz would like jazz, but that's not how it works, unfortunately. That's not what I meant to check. Copper bar for the wizard? We could probably do that. Hey, look who it is. It's Sam. What did you say? It's 11:50 a.m. already. My goodness. I still have a ton of work to do. Yes, you do. What's up, birthday boy? Taking the day off sounds interesting. Okay. Happy birthday! Penny loves opiates. You gotta get your fix somehow, guys. Not condoning, but cheers. More for the rest of us. Oh, also, I don't know if I said this last time. I'm curious as to, like, don't tell me, but I'm curious as to what... Oh, we just increased friendship, and now we're getting a cutscene. That's cool. What stage of the game we have to get to or go through to repair that bulletin board? I'm going to guess it's friendship with either... Who was it that gave us the board in the first place? Lewis or Robin? I think? Poppies or puppies? Or puppies? Poppies or puppies or puppies? Or... Hello, Doc. Nice day, isn't it? We're just going to move on from that. Bubba, is that fun? Starbound? That's the space... What is that game similar to? I know it's in a spaceship or space something. Obviously the name, it's not that hard of a guess, but... Oh, hello again, Weirdy. It's weird talking to my viewers, you people, in other people's streams. It's really strange. It's fun, but it's strange. I was just hanging out in Judge's stream with Weirdy, and now he's here, so... I'm just keeping an eye on my little brother. It's good for him to get some fresh air on days like this. Or on a day like this. That's adorable. Also, that's quite the sandcastle. Our dad used to take us to the beach on sunny days like this. This is going to get sad, isn't it? I've seen this cutscene once before, I think. It's just been a minute. Yup, it's going to get sad. Cue the music. Sam? Is Dad ever going to come home? Of course, Vince. Dad's gonna come back as soon as he possibly can. This is what I like about Stardew. It doesn't stray away from some of the not-so-fun topics. But I heard some grown-ups saying that all of our troops are getting shot to pieces. Look at his eyes. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't you remember how strong Dad is? He'd never let a pathetic Kotoro grunt get him like that. Don't you worry. And always remember that Mom and I are here to play with you if you ever feel lonely. Okay. Yay, he's so sad. And then all of a sudden, he's so happy. Kids can switch well, anyone, really, not just kids, can change emotions so quick. It's programmed into the game to happen year 2. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense because Ken coming back. Kent, not Ken. I don't know. To be honest, I have no idea if my old man will come back. We've all read the reports. Our soldiers are falling by the thousands. But what am I going to say to Vincent? Yeah. There's a reason that we all talk about Santa Claus to little children. Not to lie to them, but to give them hope. Yeah, kids should play and have fun while they still have the chance. Because adulting sucks, am I right? I don't need validation. Adulting sucks. Hey, did I tell you the band's starting to come together? Yeah, turns out Abigail's a pretty good drummer. And Sebastian seemed to really want her in the band. I wonder why. Spend more time with the girl. Is that it? Cool, that's it. Alright, crap. We have like no energy. This was a bad idea. I did not plan this well, and this doesn't give us energy. Nope. We might be eating some of our fish to start. I discovered a note today in our library. My mom has notes on Gotoro wine storage techniques. She can get into trouble if the wrong people found out. It's banned material in the Ferngale Republic. Don't tell her I told you this. He sticks his nose up as he says all that. He's such a... Well. Good night, Weirdy. Sleep well. I could do a spa visit, but my destination is right here. So I don't really want to leave and then come back. It's already 1 o'clock. If we go down here, there's a boat. If we interact with that boat, we get to another island. Welcome to mods. I actually haven't used this before. Like in actual test. Well, I've tested it, but I haven't actually used it. It is cool. And yes, Chaotica, I'm assuming you're familiar. The trees in this area are under Ferngill Environment Agency protection. No chopping is allowed. Okay. Holy starfish. Can I eat some of these? Glass shards? We need those too? Normally I don't get excited about glass shards. Oh, what is this? Can I shake these? No. A green coconut? Rich in coconut water. Except doesn't heal anything. None of these heal for anything. Crap. Oh, I don't need heal. I need energy. But whatever. Summer market. Every summer on the 15th and 16th. Are you kidding me? I don't think there used to be a summer market when I tested this mod. 15th, 16th, and today's the 17th. That, okay, fun. Next time. Is this a... Is Ice Fox. Me has refreshing yummies. I guess if there's a mouse that sells hats, a fox that has icy beverages, isn't that unheard of? We can get some juice, though, for 200, and that'll restore some energy. Yeah. Let's drink the juice. Cool, perfect. That's enough energy for some fishing. Which, ooh, there's bubbles, too. Exciting. We're going to do our fishing here, because I have no idea what we can catch here. That was crap. I'm assuming these are all going to be modded fish. I don't actually know, but... Tricks, this is Mermaid Island. It's developed by the same guy / guys who made More Fish. This was kind of an add-on intentionally for that, so you could go here and fish those more fish. Not all of them are located here. They're throughout the map, but I think there's some that are exclusive to here. Skunk clownfish. It hides from predators inside sea anemone. It's called skunk because of its white stripe on upper part of its body. Yeah, see, this is the reason I took this mod and made my own custom descriptions for everything. English is not their primary language. I was communicating with the mod author of this one for a long time, like weeks going back and forth, asking for permission to manually modify and update, and asked if he wanted my modifications to incorporate into the main mod, and he used some of them but not all of them, and blah blah blah. It was a whole ordeal. But you'd guess fish, Bubba? What do you mean? Again, context is key. I have stream brain. Hi, kitty. How are you? See, I see this lost book and I don't even know it's a lost book. Plus, have you always been able to fish lost books? I think that's a yes. I wonder, oh no, duh, Bubba. I meant what kind of fish. I don't say the swimming kind. Saddleback clownfish, yellowtail clownfish, skunk clownfish. Are we only able to catch clownfish here? That would kind of make sense. Nursery! It's growing up so fast. Did you say, hey, Tina? Who's Tina? Am I missing something? We still haven't named it. Oh, Rena. That's fair. No, they do stack Chaotica. They're just all different clownfish. Shadows. Just kidding, that's weird. We'll have our private time later. Don't worry about it. Wait! No, we'll have it now. We got a sub baby. Well, no, I guess we would have had it 9 months ago. Technically speaking, if 9 months is now, then the private time would have been... You guys know where I'm going with this, yeah? How are you, Chugs? Long time no see. Oh, we can catch different fish. Ornate angelfish. Also, this is a good place for money. This is a very good place for money. Chalk, I'm 15. Chill. Fine. Fine. It's all in good fun. Or, I guess not in this case. Slightly illegal. Where have you been though? What have you been up to? I haven't seen you streaming recently, unless I'm just blind and I'm not noticing it whenever I log on to Twitch. We're gonna fill up our inventory just with all these different qualities. I don't mind though. These are kind of awesome. Plus, some of the stuff we haven't sold before, so we can do that. And I don't think these modded fish are used for anything. They're just kind of fun to catch. Ooh! No! We still have... And might go... Is it hit? He has there's a scene where he's teaching someone how to dance. And he tells them, you know, arms at 90 degrees, this is home, you know? Like, this is where your arms live. Don't be dancing. This is home, you know? Oh, boy. Thank you. How's your day been, kitty? I hope you're good. That was with my left hand on my mouse. I freaking just swung over and slapped my mouse. I forgot I could use my keyboard. Squirrel fish? This fish uses sounds to intimidate predators? The Q-tip dance? That one? It's so demanding. But I guess you've earned that, so. I don't know what a squirrel fish is. Hold on. I will do the light. Actually, hold on. We're going to swap to left hand mid-fish. Blue Tang. Tang is supposed to be orange, is it not? Does that work for you, kitty? It's that thing you just caught. Yes, Bubba, I know what a... You were incredibly useful, Bubba. That's just the nicest way I can put it. You're incredibly useful. What is that? It's a blue tang. Oh, really? I had no idea. Very popular among kids. Okay, so there is a little... I gotta go back through my descriptions and see which ones made the cut. Because if there's a pun in there, I think I wrote it. It's a dory fish. That's not a dory fish. There's no stripes. There would be something. Okay, this is a description that we'll see so many times over. It's usually caught and sold for its meat. Anyway, we're done fishing here because inventory is a thing. We could keep going, but I'm not going to bother. What is this? A visitor. Welcome. It's been such a long time since I've had a visitor other than Willie. You must be the new farmer he told me about. Be welcome. This is my store, and I have the finest baits you may find. If you are on a fishing trip, this locale has some fish you will never find in the valley. My shop is open every day except on Saturdays. Feel free to stay as long as you want and come back whenever you like. Whoa! Hello, madame. What do you sell? Fish food? Fish food made for freshwater fish kept in bowls? Okay, you sell the different bait. Warp Totem Beach? What? Why would I need that? I don't think I would. This is cool. It's a goldfish. Her koi seem very happy and healthy. She didn't get it from here, that's for sure. Can we befriend her? Oh, hi, sweetie. Your visit makes me very happy. Can we give you stuff? Is she a villager? She's a villager. Wow. It's been a slice indeed, kitty. Have a good night. I realize I'm 2 minutes late. I was all hyped by meeting Madame. You thought this was a brothel? Maybe there is a secret hatch somewhere that goes into the basement where the real fun happens. Cool. Let's give her... What do we have multiples of? A starfish? Do you like starfish? Enough to make her our not least favorite person? She's our not least favorite person now. Look at that 1 pixel of red. That's awesome. Okay, this is cool. I don't really know what there's to do. Hold on, there were some items down here. Are these for sale? It's spotless. No, they're not for sale. Okay. That'd be cool if you could buy rainbow shells. That'd be really cool. All right, today's going to be just incredibly unproductive. We're out of energy. We're going to go do something else that's not productive, but it is fun. Also, I have 1 energy. I did not even plan that. Leah, what are you doing? I came for the sound of the ocean. Beautiful, isn't it? It is. What are you doing with that towel in your... I don't know what she's doing. Anyway, we're going to head up to the bus stop and go check out another mod. We tried last time, and it failed just because of time of day, and I might have made the same mistake yet again. Let's go fast. She's drawing. On her notepad or in the sand? With her feet. Is she drawing? I guess that makes sense. She is all artistic and sculpty and all that jazz. Sculpty's not a word. She's very sculpty. That almost sounds like we're calling her fat. Stardew Aquarium, please be open. Sketchbook, okay. That makes a little bit more sense than what I was thinking. And we're not gonna go there, so. You're open, right? Yay!
Here you go, Goldie. Are you excited for your new home?
I love this mod. It's so cool. Is she sculpted?
Our first guest. Greetings and welcome to the Stardew Aquarium.
Hello. Oh my gosh, his face, not his portrait, but his sprite, looks like a fish, sort of.
You must be the farmer Willie told me about. 'Tis a pleasure to meet you. Ah, yes, your reputation precedes you, lad.
I make a smirky smiley face at him.
I was wondering if perhaps you'd be willing to help me.
How so? I can't wait to actually use this mod. I have it in my Let's Play as well, and I've been here like once, and I think that's it. Maybe I'll make more of an effort on this. Maybe I'll forget about it entirely. We'll see.
As you may have noticed, we're a bit short on fish at present.
How can I tell that from a front lobby? Okay.
Unless you count Goldie back there, huh?
That's adorable.
I hear you're a competent angler. Perhaps you'd consider donating a few of your catches for our display?
That's why I'm here. One of everything. Ooh, does this work with more fish? It's like the fish from Pinocchio. What, the one in the bowl that can talk and yeah.
You can deposit them here at the counter. It'll only take me a moment to set it up. And do not fret, we have state-of-the-art technology to ensure they live a long and healthy life. Like dear Goldie here.
So cute. Goldie's wearing lipstick and made a smile for that. That's great.
Excellent, thank you. We shall keep a catalog of all the fish that are on display.
Yes, please. Am I done now?
One last thing. You may have noticed the submarine on the way in. That is our gift shop. We don't have a lot of stock currently, but as our fish exhibit grows, so too shall our wares.
I've never really used that. I don't know what they sell, but I remember loving this because we get to hear the night market music outside of once a year. This is probably my favorite song in the entire game. I love it. It's just such a... I'm not going to say such a mood. It sets such a chill vibe. It's so nice. Makes me fall asleep. Would you like to donate? I would. Sweet, we can do all the modded fish. And we're going to low quality ones, that is. Or lower quality ones.
Thank you so much for your contribution. Come back in a moment and I will have it set up.
We're going to do that and then we're going to go walk around and see where those live. I'm pretty sure that's all it takes. I think our legendary fish go in here. And then I got to remember where everything's at. I've never donated modded fish before, so this is gonna be our night market fish, I would guess. Hey, what's up, Judge? How did the forest go? Did you end up dying at all?
Oh, yeah.
Dark Knight. I appreciate it. How's it going, guys? Where the heck are these fish? You died enough for everyone. Kate, it's okay. Someone's got to do the dying. You know, you took one for the team. Or should I say you took, like, 10 for the team. I don't see these fish anywhere. Are they down here? Wait, that's just... Ah, this is just the teleporter between the two. Got it. Maybe they're in this room? God, I love dying in the forest. I know, right? I forgot this whole area existed. This is so cool. There are teleporters, and those are on the first level. Have we donated this already, or is that just decor? That might just be decor. Just an empty tank. Yeah, that's just decor. We're gonna find it if it's the last thing I do. This is desert. Aha! Yup, this room back here is entirely dedicated to the island fish. It must be. That's cool. Last death was by 3 cannibals? Wait, like 3 on 1 or 3 on 3? I was testing theories. Yeah, the very first 2 incidents. Like I said, you've always got to test fire and fall damage in every game you play. And I guess friendly fire. That's another one. Add that to the list, but... Let's know more about the blue Tang. Wait! This mod adds entire new descriptions for everything? That's so cool! Spawned back at the airplane, got swarmed immediately. That's always fun.
The blue Tang is a species of surgeonfish. It also goes by other names such as regal blue Tang, royal blue Tang, blue hippo Tang, and blue surgeonfish, to name a few. It has a flat blue body with a black palette design and a yellow tail. The males tend to be larger than the females.
That's so cool! Every single thing's got a description!
The ornate anglefish, or Bellis anglefish, as it is also known as, is a species of anglefish.
Am I saying anglefish? Angelfish. What am I saying?
The females of the species tend to be blue, black, and white. The males are generally gray with a yellow stripe.
That's so freaking cool! I was saying it wrong, Bubba. I realize that. But leave it to you to correct me. I appreciate it. Sort of. After the fact.
By watching my stomach move.
That is so weird to hear come out of someone's mouth until you have the context that they're pregnant. I was just watching my belly move. It's like, wait, what?
And how's my old friend Willie? Next time you see him, tell him old Henry says hello.
Henry the curator? Why, hello, Henry. What is behind you that I can interact with? Fish Encyclopedia Volume 1. Cool! This is a late night museum. 1016. Sweet! This is such a cool mod. We're gonna have to do so many more things here. I'd love to finish it out and see what happens. An easy evening. Enjoy it. Going to bed early is nice to do every once in a while. I should probably do it more often than I do. So, one day, maybe. Have a good night. Okie doke. 10:30. Should we head back? I was going to say we'll spend the rest of our energy cutting trees or something, but we don't have energy to spend, so there is no rest of our energy. Although I suppose I could hit a tree like once, maybe twice. Weird having something kicking inside you. I'd say I can imagine, but I can't. Well, I guess I can imagine. I can't relate. Yeah, I can imagine that would be weird. Just you're sitting there, not doing anything, and all of a sudden, your insides are moving. Sounds weird when you say it like that, or when I say it like that. But, okay, I'm just trying to kill some time here and look for any forageables or beach forage, like boxes and stuff. Hey, look at that. Boom. I feel validated. It was worth my time. I don't know if it actually is, but that's my theory and I'm sticking with it. I like how nothing grows all the way up to the edge. That's kind of nice. Ooh, I'm realizing we're going to have stuff spawning in there if we do what we're doing. All right, we don't need to keep modded anything as long as we've donated them. So both of those we've donated. Beautiful. And a green coconut. I don't think we have a use for that. I'm going to sell that because we can. It's a solid reasoning. I realize that. And then this can go in our to-town chest. These are both actually needed. Hold on. What are those for? Chefs and artisan? That's bulletin. Okay, so we still have a ways to go on that. What else am I doing? Am I going to bed right this second? No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, hi, honey. How are you? Oh, I know, Kanika. I was coming this way. I had to go grab... Ooh, and there's our oak resin. We didn't have oak resin in there, did we? Spiceberry and grapes. We don't have those stashed. We should have those stashed. Oh, of course. They're the one quality of each that we didn't have, minus iridium, which is a little out of reach currently. Okay, so we do have one already. So this can go here. Ooh, why did I pull... I had a plan to make kegs, copper and iron, oak resin. Yeah? That's why I pulled those? I think? Struggling with ADHD has been hard to do anything? I'm sorry. That's gotta be... Does that leave you, like, frustrated? Like, wanting to do something, but just not being able to? I feel like that would drive me nuts. Blueberry wine. What's shorter than blueberry wine? Something of less quality? Should we do melon wine? Let's do melon wine. That's not at all less quality, but these times are going to get off horribly. 166. Yeah. Real far off. Do we have hops growing? We do. 7 days. Just kidding. That's going to be a bit till that actually works out, but... Cool. 1 day down. Today there's nothing going on, and then tomorrow it's Vincent's birthday. We're giving Sebastian's birthday. Demetrius's birthday, and we're giving him a strawberry. Beautiful. Working with your doctor on new meds. That's good. Yeah, anything like that, your body eventually gets used to if you're on prescriptions for long enough. Or even if it's not a prescription, whatever you're taking. Your body gets used to it. Summer's known for its lightning storms. If you know how to craft a lightning rod, you can harvest the electricity. But I know how to do that already. Cool. A storm is approaching. That's exciting. Now... Ooh, question. Question. Do we save for the coop? We're 1 grand away. Or do I go get an upgraded watering can today? That would be yet another upgrade. We have the bars. Not in this chest, obviously, but... And yeah, I know we need to make some lightning rods. That's on my list as well. So I'll make those first if we decide to do that, because I know they need some iron. But anyway, let's get to watering, because we have a lot of that to do, per usual. Bubba, are you keeping in mind that we are on the beach farm and don't have sprinklers when you say that? Coop and rods. Okay. Coop and rods it is. It's always nice to have second or third or fourth opinions. That's the nice thing about streaming. You can ask people their opinions on the fly. When I'm doing these videos, it's like, well, I guess I'm doing this. And then people have their own opinions and I get to hear about them in the comments. Isn't as important. There we go. Yeah, that's probably fair. I think you're right. It's helpful, but like... I just want it so we stop spending so much freaking energy. Like, we're almost dead by the end of the day, every single time. It's a little bit ridiculous. Plus more animals. I want to see the ducks swim. I do too. That's why I built the Cooper I did. It's gonna be exciting to have ducks swimming. I don't know why, but it is. What's up, Liz? How's it going? And yes, better coop does mean more money, which also means more upgrades sooner and all that. Because I refuse to go buy more chickens. I buy one of every animal and then let them produce themselves. That sounds weird, but that is technically accurate, I suppose. Ooh, and then I'm fiving save gold quality blueberries is what was about to come out of my mouth. I'm saving 5 gold quality blueberries for the quality crops bundle. I don't know if I have 5 already. I probably do from the last harvest if we're getting 10 from this one. So I will check. Actually, I could do that right now. We already donated them. Cool. We're good. Seeing ducks swim is awesome. Okay, then. It's a coop. You know what? It's Thursday. Should we go make that happen today so we can get ducks this stream? I think we should. We're going to take some of these crops directly to Pierre and sell. Get the 10 grand today and take our 400 wood and 150 stone, which I so lovely put in my to-do list. Look at that. Starting to feel exhausted, and I haven't even finished watering my crops. I know I had a penalty. Why didn't I just eat a blueberry? Oh, man. Oh, man. I get that, Liz. Not wanting to watch it till you played it yourself. I'm totally the same way. For some games. Some games I don't care, depending on how they're played. But for something like that, where it's all story-based, at least the bulk of it, I get you on that. Should we save our wild honey and make some mead out of it? I think we should. We're going to save 1 for our artisan bundle. And the other we're going to save to make some mead. I'm going to throw it here because the next time I come grab stuff to put in my keg, I'm going to be coming into here. I'm likely going to forget that I have honey to process, and I'll just grab it from here. So, since I still don't really have a solid process yet. Okay, it is a crap luck day again. Get a bunch of chicken. What items are those, Bubba? What are those item codes? I'm assuming one's prismatic shard. I don't know what else. That's just my guess. Starfruit wine or something. I don't know. Ooh, and we still need a fish pond too. Prismatic shard, star drop, iridium sprinkler. Ooh, tricks. That sounds so good. That sounds so good. Is there anything else summer we can do? I think the answer to that is a big fat no. I'm actually going to stand up for a stretch. Can I make this go? I've never stood with my mic. It kind of works. It kind of works. You guys can still hear me just fine. You just can't see me just fine. You can see me twisting and turning. I promise there's stretching happening. It just doesn't fit on frame. Or on screen. In frame. You guys know what I'm saying. Liz, what are some games that fit that bill for you? Games that you like watching but not playing? I don't know if there's any... Well, no, that's not true. A lot of... I enjoy watching. I don't play it myself, but watching people who are very good at real competitive type games, especially first-person shooters. So watching people play Apex or Fortnite. It's not an FPS, but League of Legends, that kind of stuff. League is one game I do like playing myself, but the rest of them I don't very much enjoy myself because I'm not great. But watching someone who is good at them, holy crap, it's almost like mesmerizing how cool it is to watch. Can we do our construction bundle? And no. 450 wood. Yeah? 400 wood and 150 stone. We can do... Sorry, I'm trying to sort all this stuff out real quick. That's bulletin board, that's construction? No. Pantry? Yes, pantry. Okay. Sorry. Just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. 99 back in here, along with our hardwood, so we won't use those. Do we go get this right now? I think we do. We didn't take some stuff to take some stuff to sell. Holy crap. We could sell... Let's sell our blueberries -1 each. Yeah? I think that's a good call. We're not going to be processing these all. It's going to take forever. It's going to take a long time. What's going on, Ilvitz? Welcome to the stream. It's late for you, isn't it? Are you just stopping by for a little bit? Regardless, hello. I hope you're doing well. Horror games tricks? I see that. I feel like a lot of people enjoy watching me play horror games. October's a fun month. If I knew how to use a sword, you would be exploring the caves. We've heard that before plenty of times. Wonderful to see you, Doc. Buying seeds from Pierre today? No. I'm selling him stuff, but thank you. Boom, there's 10 grand. Is there anything we need to buy from him? We've got everything he sells, minus, I think, wheat, which we're going to do at the end of the season. Catalog, then the trees, and then everything I just sold him, plus seasonal stuff. Wait, he sells gold quality kale? He sells a gold quality strawberry? Have I decided what to do for Valentine's? Oh, crap. That's coming up. That's coming up very soon. It's a Sunday. Why is it on a Sunday? That's lame. I know he sells me stuff I've sold. I don't remember selling him a dandelion. Or a gold quality strawberry. Maybe we did. And I don't remember. It's possible. It's been a week since I've touched this file, so it's very, very possible. Wait, sips from the Yogs cast? Yeah, I see that, Liz. I watched a video by... Who was it? The Spiffing Brit, I think is the channel name. I recently just discovered him. But he's one of those people who just plays the game as brokenly as possible. Today is the one day a year that Robin is not at her shop on her normal work days. She's at Harvey's right now, getting her yearly physical or whatever. We're going to do the same little trick that I always do, and as she walks past the counter, she becomes interactable as if she's at the shop counter for a good, second. So we're going to stalk her and get this thing built. Do you want something from it? I don't, but thank you for thinking nothing of me, Linus. I shouldn't be giving him a hard time. Everyone thinks nothing of him, so... Let's go up here. We haven't explored up here yet. You know what we can do? We can go... Yeah. We're going to do this real quick. I keep needing to change this. Someone remind me at the very end. I have it already here. Add mods to the inside of the bathhouse, desaturation, and spa pools. There's some mods I have in mind that I want to add here. Someone yell at me at the end of the stream if I don't remember. Are we wearing flip-flops? We're wearing flip-flops. That's awesome. Also, this should totally get rid of your exhaustion, in my opinion. He's in Yogscast? See, I've never understood what Yogscast was. My first introduction to them was in, oh gosh, middle school? No, high school? Probably college? I don't remember. But it was to a Minecraft series. And I never really knew there were a ton of different people involved. I didn't know how that worked, and now I do, but I've never really watched anyone else, so. Journal glitch and spa glitch. What's the spa glitch? Oh, the one where you're in it, you sword your way out of it, and then you basically swim around the map, and if you stand still, you regenerate stamina. It's the journal glitch, the 2 a.m. You open up your journal real quick and X out of it to prevent you from passing out, and you keep going. Is that the journal glitch you speak of? Stay up infinitely? Yeah, that must be the one. I don't know. I've never really... What is this? Are these headstones? These are headstones. It's too faded to read. You vaguely see an Adventurer Guild crest on the tombstone. I love details like this. Too faded to read. Good thing that was in my way. I would not have seen that otherwise. Ketra. These are all Adventurer Guild members. Killed 13 slimes, 4 bats, and 1 bug. Okay. Not to be disrespectful, but those are weak numbers. Bear Claw. Yeah, there we go. 753 slimes, 103 bats, 328 bugs, 87 shadow brutes. Gertrude, also weak. Have we even fully been up here yet? I'm not sure we have. I don't think we have. Not an SVE, at least. Ooh. In loving memory of Isabel, beloved wife, mentor, and adventurer. Look at the bird! May you rest in peace, my flower. Oh, you don't... You can't see your toolbar up here. Interesting. Hi, Doc. Quite the view of the valley, isn't it? Yeah, no kidding. Look at that. You can see the bird in the background. That's really cool. I've only been up on the summit like once or twice in my history of playing Stardew. I think all the times were on some of Kira's farms where she had mods that allowed it, so. Alcinius! Hello! You haven't played in way too long? This is actually modded heavily. I say heavily. I always gotta find how many mods I'm running. Yeah, that qualifies as heavily, I'd say. 130? This is part of Stardew Valley Expanded, or at least that summit area was. Okay, so she's not here. Is she still in town? I see Morrow and Harvey. Demetrius. Robin over there? Is she on her way back? We're gonna go find her and stalk her. Not creepily at all. Just enough to get my stuff, so. The graphics are different. It's a map recolor. Oh, hi! I was just visiting you, but I was shopping. You just weren't there. That's okay. You can get pretty lonely up here in the mountains. Uh-huh. We'll go back to work. I got stuff for you. Actually, let's make her go fast. I found a ruby. I did indeed. Have a good night, though. Sleep well. Stalking, but not creepy. It is. We're just looking from, well, not afar, but pretty close by. All right, and now we stand at her shop window and just click repeatedly once she walks in the door. Alcinius, I'm not sure. It's actually in the base game, not as an accessible location, but it's in the game files and the map. If you get there through like glitches and whatnot, it's just incredibly broken. It was like an area that was added, I guess, probably as a nod to Harvest Moon, but just never finished. And then some of the mod makers went into the game files, found it, and then people started creating mods that one is called Summit something or other. It's part of Stardew Valley Expanded as well, and there's at least one other that gives you access to that area, as well as changes up the train yard area to allow you access even up there in the first place. So, anyway, we're going to upgrade our coop, which I'm excited to do. I went the long way. That's okay, though. Big coop. Don't mind if I do. Let's go. Oh, it's going to look so much better. Yeah. I mean, not yet, obviously, but once it's done. Cool. Thanks, Robin. I appreciate you. Thanks for letting me put an order in as you walked past your counter. It's lovely. Okay, doke. These days... Oh, wait. I have a ton of energy. We just spent the last of our wood. I think we should do a little bit of tree chopping. We're going to go back to the farm to do that and clear out some land. We're also going to cut a couple here because we can. Yeah, Back to Nature is my jam. That's the one I started doing a Let's Play on and then realized like 2 episodes in, holy crap, this is going to take me like 3 years at this rate to finish, and then I just stopped right then and there. Because, oh boy, that would have been a lot. Even streaming it with the rate I stream, or with how many different games I stream and the limited time I have to stream, even then, it would take forever. I missed some fence. That was very well hidden fence. Back to Nature and 64. I prefer Back to Nature over 64, but they're both awesome. Those are kind of the ones I grew up on. And then I played the GameCube one. What was that one called? A Wonderful Life, I think. And it just added so many mechanics that I wasn't a huge... It got a little bit too real with like the genetics of your crops, and you had to crossbreed your animals, and it was just a lot for me, I guess, at the time, maybe. Maybe I'd like it more now, but... I agree with that statement entirely. Both of those games are fantastic, though. Which is why I so enjoy Farm Sims. And I'm going to be doing a lot more videos in the very near future. At least I'm going to try to. There's so many games coming out right now. It's ridiculous. And I want to cover, or at least make people aware of as many as I possibly can. So, a lot of them are in Kickstarter. Some are already 100% funded. Some are... There's just so much going on in the world of Farm Sims. It's nuts. That game, I made a video on a week or so ago at this point. Sunnyside, it got 100% funded, so that's exciting. And they're nearing the multiplayer / co-op stretch goal. It made like $5 grand today and today alone, which is nuts. Seeing as how they're at like 35 grand now after 3.5 weeks. Pretty nuts. You thought it was a sequel? To what? If it's one of the Harvest Moon games? Or Back to Nature? We're gonna go to bed early tonight, I think, because, well, obvious reasons, we're exhausted. So I'm gonna take this out and like one more tree, and I think that's gonna be it. Just kidding, we're gonna get some hardwood too. Because we can. I know, Harvest Moon was such a good game. It was the kind of game that, like, my sister and I played together a ton. Like, we would take turns. One of us would play and watch the other, and then we'd swap out. We each had our own things. And I've mentioned this before, but it was the first game. It was like before wikis existed. We have a notebook somewhere that has, it's basically a wiki. We wrote down every single villager, their likes, their dislikes, their birthday, all their quest lines, their heart events. Like, we basically made our own wiki in a journal, which was a lot of fun. Oh boy, I'm gonna need to expand this forageable chest situation soon. Actually, as soon as we hit fall, this is gonna no longer work, because we have, what, at least 4? Plus, I still have a purple mushroom. I have other types of mushrooms to add here, too. But then, yeah, there's 4 different fall forageables. Blackberries, spice berry... No, not spice berries. You'd think I'd know these better after having played the game so much, but I don't. I could look at my community center bundles, but... Anyway, let's go to bed. We're exhausted. I don't want to do anything more. But... yeah, Ilivitz, it was cool. You had to. There weren't online resources back then. I mean, I guess you could have bought, I'm not sure if one exists or not, like a physical guidebook type situation. Ooh, look at that, guys. Good luck day. It's raining. I'm starting the day off with half energy, so that kind of sucks, but we'll fix that. It's Meat Friday. Summer sausage. Do you know why it gets its name from the season? Well, using lactic acid fermentation, curing, and smoking, sausage makers were able to make a product that was not only delicious, but could be kept without refrigeration, even in the summer. For my sausage, I like to use beef, bacon, and for a spice flavor, garlic. Ooh! That sounds amazing, and is only going to be accessible if we butcher our cows. Honey? Hold on. Honey! I know that says John. No, John didn't donate 49, but I broke my alerts. Is that why you've been quiet? What did your thing say? I need to fix my notifications. I swapped over to Stream Elements, and I moved my notifications over there as well, and clearly they're not... Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Yeah, I need to fix the bot. Or not the bot, the alerts. I don't know how I broke them, but I broke them. I'll fix it. I promise. I promise. We don't have a refrigerator, so we can't do that. Thank you again, by the way. I was about to check my refrigerator, but we don't have one, so. Okay, if we do mining stuff today, let's prepare for that. Wait, why are these coffee beans what? Whatever, I'll harvest them. I don't care. And yes, Ilivitz, I'm not gonna disclose when, but... Actually, I don't care. Yes, it's soon. Okay, we're grabbing a strawberry for Demetrius on our way up to the mine, which works, because he works right there. And then I need to replant. Do I have seeds? Please tell me I have seeds. Kinda? I have some seeds, not the ones I need. We need to go buy another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 radishes. Honey, you already did that. But thank you again. And it came through on a notification this time. So. Ooh, we need these. It gives plus foraging. I don't really care. We're going to eat one of these today. Actually, we're going to eat one of these now. No, that'd be wasteful. 125. That's not wasteful. Beautiful. Haha. The text to talk activated? I did. Oh boy, that's not a whole story. I intended to with Streamlabs. It never worked. And then I moved it over to Stream Elements and I forgot to set that up or didn't set that up, or basically I'm in the process of switching over from Streamlabs to Stream Elements, both in streaming software and in bots and in alerts, and setting up one to be ready to go while still actively using the other one is kind of difficult to do, because some things you can't really set up ahead of time without breaking the other one, if that makes any sense. So I just need to like cut the cord and switch over, and then I'll just fix things. I think that's the way to go. Cat's out of the bag, honey. Thank you, Tricks. I appreciate it. We don't need to do that, guys. It's fine. You don't need to... Yee, birthday love. Happy early birthday to you as well, Ostinius. We don't have stuff to give you. I thought I did. I thought I had... not spiceberry. Sweet pea. Can we find one real quick? Please? I don't give you gifts often, so I want to. And I know I won't need to mine all day. We're going to run out of energy before that happens, so. Please? Pretty please? Ask and you shall receive. Beautiful. I know when... Tricks, you're like rubbing it in people's faces. I know when your birthday is, but I'm not saying anything. I don't care if people know. I just don't like self-promoting my birthday. Like, I don't know. I've never been into that, so. Yes. She's had sunglasses on every time I've seen her this month of summer. Yes. You're sweet. Thanks. Sometimes I wish I could grow stuff that isn't grapes, but then Blue Moon Vineyard wouldn't be a vineyard. Yup. That is how that works. Liz, I'm sorry. I can't lower my quality anymore. I've lowered my bitrate as much as I'm comfortable, and I'm streaming at 720p. So I've done as much as I can to make my stream watchable. I hope one of these days I'll get the... Do you guys have... Actually, let me know right now. Do you have the variable quality options? What's that word? There's a word for that. Oh yeah, I had to do that. I have gigabit Ethernet to my desktop, and I had to watch someone else's stream in 480p the other day. Don't ask me why. It just refused to cooperate. Twitch has been having some issues lately, I think. Enjoy your quiet moment, Penny. Gunther, I'm only here to do this because I accidentally got it and I don't need it, so. This could go up there. Perfect. Auto and source. Yeah, okay, so I don't have it currently. It's guaranteed for Twitch partners and then just given out as available to Twitch affiliates, and I guess it's not available right now. So, there's that. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm forgetting something. I freaking love seasonal villager outfits. It gives people rainy day gear. It's so cool. If you're lucky, you might see a frog in this weather. Uh-huh. I haven't actually heard them. I've been hearing all the custom lightning sounds, but not the frog sounds. I love the modded thunder sound. It's so good. What are you wearing on your... That's a bow. I thought she had like a plant or something. Like someone cracked like a slime egg on her head. Nope, it's a bow. It just happens to be green. Humble brag, gigabit Ethernet. I mean, I was about to say you pay for what you get, but at the same time, it's also not available everywhere. So if it's not available, I'm sorry. That sucks. For people that live in the middle of nowhere, it's not an option, so. It's not available. I'm sorry. I said that. Non-humble bragging. Oh, hello there. We're going to move on. We're going to just keep going here. My dad and I are just testing some soil samples. Honey, I didn't. That's not what I was trying to connect the two. I don't mean not having it means you live in the middle of nowhere. I mean, if you're in the middle of nowhere and you don't have it, then that's quite unfortunate. It's different. I know, it is upsetting. We'd made the decision to not have cable because who the heck... I mean, I haven't watched TV in years. I'm also not the norm, so whatever. Don't be shy. We could use a hand, actually. Okay. Could you watch the speaker for me? I'm gonna go grab the last batch of samples. I'll be right back. Oh, is this where we get the lecture from Demetrius? About like, don't you dare touch my daughter. Thanks for helping out, Doc. I think it might be. Mara's a good kid. She's my special little girl. Music stops. I wouldn't want anything getting in the way of her bright future. Know what I mean? Just some food for thought. It's so awkward. Oh my gosh. That sucks, Chaotica. You should just go like tap into your neighbors, not your neighbors, but like your neighboring neighborhoods neighbors. Hey, sorry about that. I hope you found something to talk about while I was gone. Uh-huh. No, I was just telling Doc about the soil samples we're testing. Isn't that right, Doc? Uh-huh. Well, he'd better titrate this solution before it crystallizes on us. Okay, here, Doc. Let me show you how to use the equipment. Ooh, she is getting a little flirty. I mean, showing someone lab equipment isn't exactly flirting, but if she has no need to show us lab equipment, then maybe a little bit. You know what, Demetrius? You're creepy and weird, but there you go. Yeah, you love it. I'm sure you do. Well, oh, I actually wish I read that. Maybe I was being a little, did you say paranoid? I don't know. It's like way too much cable to steal your neighbor's internet. Yeah. That's one of those, is the juice worth the squeeze situations. And the answer there is probably a big fat no. All right. Did we end up getting, we ended up getting to the bottom. So what do we need? We need to make lightning rods. Yeah? That's still on today's agenda? Do I even know how to make those yet? Yes, they just look different. Iron, refined quartz, and bat wings. You know, we have... See, this is where this is useful. This is the chest anywhere mod. I'm not going to grab stuff, but I can at least check my monster and weapons chest. We have 68 bat wings. That's plenty. Our ores and gems. 4 iron bars. 94 iron. We have quartz we can refine. We should probably do that. You can even sort them from here? Oh. That's kind of amazing. Wait, honey, you found land? I know you've been looking. That's exciting. Why don't you like Lewis, Ilowitz? He's a little, not standoffish. He keeps to himself a little bit, but... Anyway, I'm not even looking at this stuff. Copper. We don't have any copper. Maybe we do copper. It's cheap and on a lake. Ooh. That sounds like a win. We're fine on titanium. And yeah, I need to update this texture. It looks a little strange. I think we just do copper. As simple as that is. It's a good luck day, though. So maybe I don't do that. And we do... What crafting recipes need gold? There's something like valuable that needs gold. Kegs are iron and copper. Was it casks that are iron and gold? Sorry, titanium? I kind of want the challenge of things. So I think we're just going to do, even though we need probably copper the most, it's a good luck day. Maybe we'll start there and then move around. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Anyway, I'm pulling up some music right now. So let's get that going. I'm so torn about something I should not have a need to be torn over. Actually, I don't need to pause. I just go over and click out of the game. And boom, time pauses. It's magic. We're not doing our copyright-free stuff. So if this gets stricken... No, if it gets ooh. I do have to be concerned about that, slightly. I'm trying to upload these VODs to YouTube, or at least I will at some point. Because that's what the people wanted. I did a poll on YouTube. So maybe we do keep it copyright free. Although technically all this stuff is copyright free. I'm just not... Whatever, we're doing it. We're doing it.
You always want, you can have, and
Sorry. Oh, that was loud. What is this song? This'll work. I don't know what it is, but it's nice and peaceful. So let's start out with the nice and peaceful levels. How's that sound? I don't think it'll stay super peaceful. We're gonna get a beat drop here in a little bit. Hey, look at that. That's good luck. This is weird to mine too, but it's okay. I think it gets better. Quality sprinklers? Is it really quality sprinklers? It is. That's what I was looking at. I thought I was looking at iridium. Okay, there we go. We just got a yam from one of those guys? Glasslands? What do you mean you believe it's a lake? Is it a very large pond if it's not a lake? To me, it's on a body of water. That's awesome. That slime is stuck. Yeah, I guess I don't really have a ton of need for titanium. I gotta start calling it titanium. That's gonna take some time. Come on, Dougies. Where you at? Nowhere? They don't exist. Okay. Also, hold on. This song's not working for me. It's been a minute. I didn't categorize these songs, so I don't remember what's what. Okay, this works. I dig that. Okay. Get it? I dig it because we're mining. Kind of works. Not technically in this because digging's done through hitting rocks and not actually hoeing the ground. Which I've never understood, and I don't like the mining system in some of the Harvest Moon games where hoeing the ground is what gets you down, but there's also rocks to break for resources. So you've got to pick what you want to do. go deeper or find resources? You can't do both? You approve, Tricks? It's chill, but driving, it's got a beat. Hoeing the ground is what gets you down. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Doc 2021. Is that a... That's not a crab. Okay, I thought I saw a peak of a crab leg through the rock. I did not, clearly. It gets so quiet here. Oh, bring it on. Let's go. I say that and then I took damage. That's really cool of me. Holy crap. Get wrecked. I say that. This is all easy mode stuff. There we go. I don't like wasting resources. What is that? Oh, that's the actual crab. And do I need that one or not? I do need that one. What did I drop? A mushroom? That works. Did I just get a diamond? I did just get a diamond. I wasn't even paying attention. It just happened. I'm not complaining. That's awesome. Also, my reason for coming down here was, well, one, it's a good luck day. Two, for the resources. And I have not gotten a ton of that. We have, what, 18 copper? God, I have to remember back to when I downloaded these songs and if they work or not. I think this one does. Yeah, it works. I'm picky, all right? What? That guy walked right through my freaking sword. I wish I knew the lyrics, but I don't. I want to sing it, but I don't know the lyrics. You guys ever have songs like that? Where you want to sing it, but you just don't know it? That's what's happening here. And Ilovitz, 100% of the time. Yes, always. They take damage getting blocked? I don't ever block. That goes to show you how much I know. Ooh, we don't need that at all. A small glow ring? Worth 50? I'll take that over 4 sap. That works. Thorns effect 4. Oh, I want all these things. Dang it. Can I get what is it? Dune strike? No. What's one that makes you swim or walk faster underwater? Is it Dune strike? No, not Dune strider. Swim? Something? I don't know. It's been a minute since I played Minecraft. Those enchantments. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Feather falling is the reduced fall damage one. Depth Strider, yeah, that's the one. It's been a minute. A lot of minutes. Thank you, Uvitz. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good rest of your night. We're gonna try to do the same. Did we find a ladder here? I don't think we did. You're gonna give me a ladder, aren't you? No? Okay. If there's not a ladder... did I find it and just miss it? Thorns! Crap. That didn't work. Good night, Elevitz. Ooh. This one's good. Real chill. I think. I download these songs once, use them once, and don't listen to them again. Let's go home. We might finish the song out though, because there's no music at night. Okay, maybe not chill, but still good. I wish I could listen to more music on stream, guys. I should find excuses to, somehow. Why am I trying to stash items in my fishing chest? Don't ask me. Can anything else go here? Yes. Alright, let's keep doing blueberries, I guess? That's 300 each. And we need to save one of those too. What do we have vegetable-wise that we have a lot of? Anything? Do like a radish? Let's try a radish. See what happens. It's getting late, I don't care. Do I need the crab for... I do need it for a bundle. Sweet. Honey, I might... I've been debating doing it for the longest time, splurging and getting a license music membership type thing, like Song List or Epidemic Sounds or something like that. Maybe. I'm debating it. Also, we should do a run soon. That's a lot of stuff. It's not going to complete a bundle, but that's a lot of goodies. Cool. Food can go up. Yam, I guess we'll keep. I don't really need to, but we're going to, because we can. And I need to turn music back on for tomorrow. What's up, Pumpkin? It's a late... Is that a late night for you? No, that's normal, right? Regardless, hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday. And we're about to... Well, not about to. I was going to say we're about to start planting you. But we still have a good, what, 9 days to go? Or I guess 8 left. Since the 20th is... No, 9. The 20th through the 28th. Anyway, let's not linger on that. Ooh. Spreading weeds have caused... Damn, I don't even have stuff anywhere. Weeds, we're gonna have some words. Some fighting words. Why are... Have you been foraging grapes? You can find wild wheat. Yeah, okay. Yes, I have. Inventory got canceled last... Ooh, so you get to, like, play catch-up. That's fun. Ooh, fried mushroom. Thanks, Demetrius. Thanks for taking an interest in my work. Yeah, thanks for the lecture about your daughter. Appreciate it. Doc, I'm gathering data on the correlation between soil alkalinity and crop fructose levels. Long story short, I need a fresh melon from your farm. If you brought me one, I'd be very grateful. Demetrius. Sure thing, bud. Dear Doc, thank you for purchasing a coop upgrade. In addition to doubling the capacity of your coop, I've taken the liberty of installing an incubator. To use the incubator, simply place an egg inside. If you have space left in your coop, the egg will hatch in several days. As always, thanks for your business, Robin. Is that in vanilla? Or is this part of animal husbandry? Or something else? I cannot keep track. That is nice. It's nice that it lets you know. That's really cool. Okay. We got tomatoes. We didn't end up buying seeds. Oops. That's okay. We can do that today. Yes, we can do that today. Yes, vanilla. There you go. Thank you, Chaotica. I was going to say, I just asked like 3 questions. Is it this, or this? Yes. But thank you for clarifying. That's a nice addition. I'm glad that made it into the game. It didn't always do that, right? I don't remember ever getting told about an incubator. Then again, my memory is garbage, so it's very possible it's always existed, and I'm just seeing it now. Or maybe it's just been so long since I've played a new save file that I'm remembering all the new stuff. We had a crop. So all that lightning that was going on yesterday, that we were gonna make a lightning rod for, yeah, we didn't, and we lost some crops. Only 2. Thankfully, it wasn't our star fruit. Oh well. You live and you learn. Or you live and your crops die. Something like that. I think that's what they say. I know that's what happens with no rods. And it's not even the no rods thing. That's what happens when no rod's in the correct position. Because proximity does play some effects. I don't exactly know how, but I know it does play some role. I've had on some farms, none of my own, but on some of Kira's farms, you have like the grid of lightning rods and your crops will get struck if they're like on the other side of the farm. And it's not because they were full or anything. Yeah, just the 2, which is fine, but... And I'm gonna hoe these because this is my commitment to myself that I'm gonna get these purchased today. I'm gonna go get some radish seeds, which actually works out. Actually, we'll do radishes anyway, regardless. Anything that's like left end of season, like maybe summer spangles or something, I don't know. We still need to do some wheat. We don't need to in summer. It can grow in fall as well, but I kind of want to, so. Sorry. I think my roommate just got home and he has someone over. It's like hearing noises that I'm not used to hearing. That caught me off guard for a little bit. One of these days, I hope to have a room that I can stream from that... Dang it. I'm off. That is not just treated for sound, but like soundproof. Or just have a place of my own, or hours of my own, where there's just absolutely nothing else going on. That'd be so cool. Someone over. Another guy. Potentially a coworker. Well, I guess I can't... You can't judge a voice by its tone, always. So maybe... You never know. Wheat's good for holding on to tilled spaces for fall. That is not a bad idea. Although, I'm not going to do it just for that. I might bridge the gap. Like, if we have one of our segments here, I'm not going to do the whole thing. But if we have an area... Oh, didn't I also say I was going to expand out by 1? We should get our fence moved before. Let me do that right now. Move. Farm. Fence. 1 to the right. On the right. I'll know what that means. Look at that. We're crossing things off our list. Beautiful. It's already 11. We're almost out of energy. My goodness. It's so ridiculous. Hi, Maggie. Okay, I'm glad the grass is starting to spread. Ooh! Things got moved a little bit. That's kind of nice. Oh. I forget that you can only pull these out. One for each animal you have. That's the smarter way to do it. Perfect. Not what I meant to do. And you're going in there? Yay! Cool. These are going to get moved. That's going to need a relabeling as well. Coop chest. Gosh, I can hear my roommate. It's making it harder to talk just because I'm hearing. It's like speech jamming yourself, speech blocking, speech jamming, where you hear yourself, but like half a second after. It's kind of like that, but not at all. It's just distracting. Okay, so there's our coop chest. Now we can start doing these things. I need to go make a fried egg, not to consume, but we're going to need one in our cooking bundle for the community center. So, to kick the chest? What do you mean kick the chest? Like move it with its contents? Is that an option? If it is, I am not familiar with said option. Hold on. Is it fried egg? I think it's fried egg, not omelet. That would be bulletin board, chef's bundle, fried egg. Yes. Any egg. Yay. Beautiful. I still... I hit enter and I thought it didn't do anything. Oh, 1.5 lets you kick chests with stuff? How do you kick a chest? Alcinius, thank you. I thought you were followed already. But I appreciate it. In config for... love of cooking. Enter. I did that last time. What the heck? Didn't even realize it. Yeah, I could have sworn you were. I may be making stuff up. Ah, maybe that's it. Holy items. Yeah, let's go do this. Just because it's something we can do. Then we'll stop seeing the icon show up when we look at something else. Okay, animal taken care of. It's a good luck day today. Do we grab our fishing rod and do a little bit of fishing? I don't even know where or for what, but we can. Also, I should make some more tappers and tap some more trees. We only have one for each. If I want to get nice and productive soon, which I do, we should probably up that so we can start making more kegs and preserve jars and everything else that takes maple syrup, oak resin, or pine tar to make, because I don't have a lot of that coming in right now. So that's hilarious you mentioned that. You saw the video I released, was that today? That was this morning. Yeah, on Farm Folks. We finally, after a year and 2 months, have something worth making a video on. So that's a nice change. Poppy. I need to save a poppy as well. Good thing we're growing those. All right. Hardwood and all that is also here. No, it's not. 10 wheat we can't do yet. Field research. We need a Nautilus shell. Enchanter bundle. It's gonna be a minute. Our rabbit floof. I still love that. Ooh, are we done with our crab pot? We need one more, I think. We're done with our crab pot. Beautiful. Ah. Oh, okay. So the thing that used to be able to make items pop up off the ground used to be able to interact with not furniture, but items that required hitting with an axe or a pickaxe or something to break up, just like a chest. But if you spam clicked it enough, it would pop up eventually. Now it just moves it. That's kind of neat. Ooh, more crab pots. I don't know if I'm going to use those, but I probably will. I probably should. And then we're still just waiting on some fish. We could... I said we're going to do some fishing today. Let's go head up to the mountain lake. Try to catch a gold quality largemouth bass. And then we got a lot of fishing ahead of us. A lot of it. I guess not a ton, but... I'm so used to the harder bundles that these are so easy. You need one of everything. It's really easy. There's our jelly and our honey. We'll be getting... We'll probably end up with goat cheese, cloth. That's 2. 3 would make truffle oil. And then we need 1 more, so a fruit tree. So something soon. All right, then let's go do construction down here. What's up, Toebeard? Welcome. How's it going? That's fall, not construction. I keep seeing the orange and thinking construction. I don't know why. And is that it for here? Museum, museum, museum. That's it for here. Cool. Let's go head over to Gunther and give him our goods. As weird as that sounds. That's cool, Chaotica. See, these are the kind of 1.5 changes that I didn't know. Or I still don't know, because I intentionally didn't read the spoiler notes, which I don't see that as being a spoiler. I see that as being a feature of the game. Not something you should have to discover, but I don't know. I saw he had released regular patch notes and then spoiler patch notes, and I intentionally just steered clear of those because I didn't want to spoil anything. But maybe I should have. Can I do anything for you? Take care. Thanks. I appreciate it. Books. There's so many. All right, scrolls. Weapons. I don't know where these are going. Up here. Sure. And shards. Up here as well. No rewards? You still have rewards for us, right? But they're all just annoying stuff. Yeah. Not annoying, but useless. Especially the drum block. Quality of life videos. If there's any that aren't spoilery, Chaotica, let me know. I'd be totally down to watch those as long as they don't spoil stuff. But if it's just like, this new tiny little thing has been added, it really helps with whatever, I'm all for it. So, the library is one of Pelican Town's greatest features. It's funded with the taxes we collect from local business. That would be the mayor's, like, talking point. We funded this building with the taxpayers' money. Good for you. Cool. Okay, do I place these down? Yeah, I have those in the same place in my Let's Play. It just makes sense. I just don't carry bait on me at all times, so we're not going to stock those right now. I said I was going to head to the mountain lake and see if we can catch a gold quality largemouth bass. A largemouth bass, as I say with a large mouth. Liz, do you regret that decision, or are you happy you read them? I read that, and with the context of our last conversation / cutscene, I read that as, hey, do you have any interesting feelings for me? That is not what she said. Any interesting farm stories? The answer to that is also no, but thanks for asking. There really hasn't been anything interesting happening on the farm yet. Are you serious? The second I get here, that thing disappeared as I cast my line. That is a troll pile of bubbles if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna go stand here because it looks cooler. I don't think it makes a difference, but dang it. Whoa! I say whoa like it's tough. It just moved. Oh my gosh, okay. I take it back, it is a little bit tough. Not the hardest thing ever, but... Come on. I'm going to catch this fish, dang it. Ooh. I thought we needed a gold quality sturgeon. Do we not? Do we not? Dang it, we don't. That's okay. You forgot like half of what you read. That's fair. I probably would too. But like, some of the stuff that's larger, I really don't want to spoil for myself. Like, I already know what was added at 1.4, what ends up happening to Joja, what gets put in its place. I wish I didn't, because I've never experienced that myself, but it's impossible to avoid. I mean, it's not impossible, but playing with other people and people talking without concern for spoilers, and it just happens, so. But that kind of stuff, I'd like to keep myself ignorant of until I get there. And I think we're going to get there quicker in this than we are even in my Let's Play, because I only am able to upload so often. Especially now with all the freaking games that I want to back on Kickstarter and stuff that are going on. And I want to make videos of and help promote them and all this jazz. And it cuts into my Stardew video time, guys. I only got so much time in the day. Wickety chickadee. Do you think I'd be okay? I've seen some of her stuff before. With my aversion to spoilers, do you think I'd enjoy those? I know she does a lot of update videos for Stardew. At least when it gets updated. Oh no. Hold on. Avert your eyes. My ears. Actually, we don't need to see the ears. Hold on. We have reached the point with these headphones where the ear pads are beginning to deteriorate. I just scratched behind my ear and I felt something. I looked at my finger and it had like some black stuff on it. I've had these since I started streaming or very soon after. So they've gotten their use. And I could probably just buy replacement ear pads. I've done that twice for my other headphones, which are right here. My Bose AE2s. I love them. I use them all the time when I'm not streaming because they look ridiculous. But they sound great. Our house is in such a beautiful area, don't you think? I love the fresh air of the mountains. I do. I would love to live in a place like this so long as it was close to town and had good internet. I could never live just out in the middle of nowhere, but like somewhere that feels like it's out in the middle of nowhere, but it's not. I would love something like that. Why am I going in here? That's why I'm going in here. I forgot that we had the fruit bat cave. Hold on. What's up, Ace? Welcome. We might be going back to the community center tonight and finishing a bundle. Or at least contributing stuff. Depending on how many different fruits we got. If I can do all the rest of that artisan goods with all the fruit tree fruits... Annika, hello. How are you? How's it going, guys and gals? I hope we're doing well. I am forgetful. I totally forgot we even had a freaking cave. Salmon berries can go here because we lost all of... No, that was in a different... We ate all of ours. That's what happened. Okay, so if I stash... Hold on, let me just put all this away right now. We'll come back and... Holy crap, I can sell... all of this? Do the quick community center check first. Let's just sell all of it. That's money. Especially the clown loach. Beautiful. Okay, and we need to do the melon thing for Demetrius. Let's go grab the rest of these, and then I'll check and see what we can donate. And if it's enough to do an entire bundle, we need 4 different fruits. I'm already seeing orange, apple, pomegranate, and I'm not sure if there's anything else in there, but... Ah, the sturgeon for... I think I have a sturgeon. Coffee just ran out. Do I use another? I don't. But yay mods. Because I can do stuff like that. Okay, so community center. If we go back to our pantry artisan bundle, I need 4 different ones. Apple, cherry, pomegranate, peach, orange, apricot. And then I need... What is it? 3 apples for the fodder bundle? I want to say. Yes. Those are wild plums, apparently? Okay, apricot, pomegranate, apple, orange. There we go. And then this is technically fall foraging. A wild plum and a blackberry. And we could do the winter root. Anything else? Oh, hi, Asian. I see you there. How's it going? It says we can do the salmon berries, but that's the one that takes like 50 salmon berries, so we'll have to do that next year. When we have the money. I'm good. I'm very good. Pomegranate's needed for enchanter, too. You're right. It is. Well, that's fine. We can complete a bundle for now, and... We're going to drink coffee. We got so much coffee coming in. You know what we should do tonight before we go to bed? Make a bunch of coffee and sell it. We've got so much, and I know it only grows in spring and summer, so I'll save enough seeds to do a good field's worth. Ooh, should we math out how many seeds it's going to take to fill that entire field? The one that we can sprinkler? We might do that. We might just do that. All right. Apple, pomegranate, apricot, and orange. That's a bundle. Sweet, I'll actually use that. Okay, how close to being done with this are we? Fall crops, we'll get that in fall. This is gonna take a long time. 15 aged row. So that's 30 row right there. Oh boy. We need to get that going ASAP. That's gonna take a minute. And that's gonna be the last thing, because as soon as fall hits, we'll be getting our gold quality pumpkins, our gold quality corn.
Oh, yeah.
And our fall crops. Close? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I can hear my roommate so much. I need to like close back headphones so I'm more in the game and I don't hear sounds. I have open back headphones. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the difference between the two, but they're cool. I like it because I can hear what noises I'm making outside of my mic or my talking. So, I was going to donate winter foraging and fall foraging. So close. And this, we get the bridge. Oh, we are close to this. Snow yam and crocus, I don't think we'll find ahead of time, but if we do, that'd be awesome. Oh, Katika from the Squid Kids, the pink fireball shooting things. Those guys. I'm going to guess yes. There's nothing else that's squid related in the mines. Unless it comes out of a crate or something. Which I guess it could. Or ghosts are really weird too. So, okay. Couple things I want to do before we go to bed. I mentioned making coffee. I also mentioned, not real recently, but I also mentioned making some tappers. So, we're going to do that real quick. Can I make... I don't need to make another furnace. I just need to have some more patience. That's what I need to do. Because I don't have copper bars right now. So, let's make our coffee. Yeah, I don't either. They don't look anything like squids. I guess they look like a, I don't know, a child's toy or something. So maybe that's where the kid part comes from. Is our coffee over here? Yes. I was looking for the really tiny coffee bean seeds, but these are massive. 652. All right, pausing time at 11. We're going to go math real quick. All right, this field is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to ignore these if those even count. 20 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's easy math. 200. Okay, so we'll save 200 coffee bean seeds. Ready, set, play. 200 coffee beans? Did I call them coffee bean seeds? I think I did. So let's take 200 and put them here in our seed chests, and the rest of this can become coffee. Really enjoyed your live, even if I don't speak English? That's fine. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Or are you saying you enjoyed my Let's Play on YouTube? Or are you saying you enjoy the streams live? Either way, thank you. And also, hello, Dashy. How are you? You're looking quite dashing today, if I do say so myself. Ugh. Everyone's saying, oh, you dog, you. Yeah, I know. Okay, I'm done. All right, let's make coffee. I love that this can be done in the kitchen. It makes so much sense. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Look at that. We're going to get so much cooking skill from this, too. Can I make 100? No, it's 5 each. I can make 90. Woo-hoo-hoo. And it's only the 20th. So we have another 4 full harvests coming out of those beans. And we get about 150 each time. So I'm going to leave myself with 10 just for drinking purposes. That's actually, I'm going to leave myself with 5. I don't go through them that fast. $10 out of 10. I'm assuming that's 10 out of 10 how you're doing. Or is that 10 out of 10 joke? Because it was definitely not a 10 out of 10. But to each their own. Cool. Let's sell 95 coffee and make 14 grand. That's really nice. Ah, Chaotica. Nay. No less the sprinklers. You're thinking vanilla. I'm thinking modded. We're going to do line sprinklers and place them outside the field so we don't have to deal with sprinklers in the field. Plus, it just looks nicer that way, at least in my opinion. Our church, great. Our church is great. Okay, tappers, where you at? There we go. 2 copper each. Let's make another. I accidentally shift-clicked that. No big deal. I was going to make an extra 3 because then we could tap 1 more tree of each kind, but whatever. Okay. You're a tree of a different kind. We need another pine tree that I'm not going to be cutting down. That's one of those. We'll tap this guy because we'll be walking past him. Then we need to find a pine that we're not going to be cutting down. This one's in a nice spot, but yeah, we'll do that one. And screw it, we have 1 more. For now. Perfect. Holy crap, we need to sleep. And this keg needs something to go in it. What's fast? What's crap here? What's our least quality thing? A radish, maybe? I didn't go to Pierre! It buys seats! Dang it! I said I was going to do that, and I didn't. And we totally had the time, too. 100 hours, 86. That's decently in line. 113, holy crap. Bars, go in there. What can I smelt overnight? Some titanium? Perfect. Let's go to bed. Ah, I can do that. You're right. Remember how I was saying earlier tonight that I'm going to put my honey in that chest so next time I go to grab something and put it in a keg, I'll see the honey and I'll use it because otherwise I won't? I remember me saying that. Now, not 20 seconds ago when I pulled something out to go put it in the keg. Trap bobber. It's my favorite bobber. Not that anyone cares. I think it's one of the better ones. That is beautiful. That is... Oh, we can do so much with that. We can upgrade 3 tools. We can go buy a duck. We can go buy a duck. We're gonna go buy a duck. It's Sunday. Marnie's closed Monday, Tuesday, I believe. So we should be sent there. Maki roll, the delicate flavor of the ocean, sealed within a pillowy cloud of rice. Maybe a bit of wasabi for the adventurous. My mouth is watering as we speak. Oh, how I love sushi. And then you're hungry. But sushi's so good. I can't hate on sushi. Cool. 15 grand. Name the duck Wadsworth. What's up, Pine? How's it going, man? Ooh. Hold on. With these spangles, poppy seeds, 7 days. Can we replant these? I think we can. And if not, it's modded. We'll get to the last day. I'll press 1 or 2 and I'll force them to grow and we'll be fine. So we're going to go replant those. How are you, Pine? Okay. Don't let me forget. We're going to take care of our crops, our animals, and then go straight to Pierre. And then plant our seeds. Then we'll go get our duck. That's our agenda. Please hold me to that. We need another 9 radishes. 18 radishes.
Oh, yeah.
Minus 6. Now they're 12 radishes. Just say... You were going to have to tell me how to say that correctly. Jasani? Jasani? Jessany? Jessa? You tell me. But thank you for the follow regardless. And would you stream tonight, Pine? Did you do Stardew again by chance? Sorry, I need to stop starting up inventory. Okay, 12 radish seeds. We'll add the 6. We'll make 18. And then another 9. 8 and 8. And then we'll have 9 poppies. And that'll work. Yeah, that's my plan. I'm sticking to it, hopefully. It's a big ol' hopeful. I don't know if I will, but we'll try. Jess Any? Well, hi Jess, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Sorry, why am I apologizing? I put a big emphasis on making sure I say people's names right. I had someone at work the other day, brand new employee, let us know that they went by a different last name. They are Hispanic, and apparently it's culture to take both your mom and dad's last name, at least for them, and so they prefer to go by one over the other. So if you ever meet someone that has like 4 names, first, middle, last, or something. Anyway, wanted to go by the different last name, and I'm like, okay, we can do that, and then 2-3 days later says, oh, I also prefer to go by a different first name, after we'd already done all the paperwork and printed the ID badge and all that stuff. It's like, why couldn't you mention this earlier? Breath of the Wild? Ooh. I'm planning on streaming that at some point. I have so many games on the list. I might take a note out of Twins' book and put together a Trello board of every game I've played, every game that's in progress, either on YouTube or on stream, and then a list of completed games as well. Because that's a pretty cool idea. And then if people say, you know, oh, you should do this, then just direct them to the Trello, and there you go, problem solved. Not that that's a problem, but it'd be nice to have all that in some place, even if just for looking back on, be like, I remember when I played that game. It was beautiful, and it appeases your OCD. I know. With everyone working from home now, being in HR, we're in charge of like the onboarding process for all new employees, and we currently use paper checklists, which when you have, you know, your entire office working from home 3 to 4 days a week, that becomes problematic. And it doesn't quite work well. So we're looking at a digital solution. And I proposed Trello, and everyone really liked it, but it doesn't integrate as well with, you know, our spreadsheets and stuff. We use something called Smart Sheets. It's basically like if Google Sheets and Excel got together and had a baby. That's basically what it is. Thank you, Dashy. Cool. That is crops watered on both sides. Yeah. I'm not crazy. All right. We need to go flood our chests with things that don't stack real quick. Gotta love you some flowers, right? And now we have gifts for Caroline and Penny. Because I know they love themselves. Oh my gosh, this is going to fill this entire chest. They are very pretty, though. I do like how many colors there are. I just don't like how many inventory spots it takes up. It's a bit ridiculous. Oh, Ace. I don't know what you do for work, but I'll just say it working from home does not make people any less frustrating. You have to deal with them over the phone still, which can sometimes be even more frustrating. Oh, we're going to try this real quick. I don't know how the kicking works. Oh! Hold on, I'm going to pause while I'm doing this just because I'm having fun. That is cool. That is so freaking convenient. I like that. I'm going to forget that that exists. I can almost guarantee it, but I like that. Okay, what did I say we're doing next? Off to Pierre's, yeah? To buy 12, 8, and 8. And then we're going to go get a duck and watch them swim, assuming that baby ducks swim, which I really hope they do. Ooh! The fountain is stunning today. Does it look any different than it ever does? This is a new cutscene. Is this a Demetrius cutscene? Are there cutscenes added with regular vanilla Stardew Valley characters in SVE? I would guess yes, just to flush out characters and stuff. Is this one of those? I don't know. Hi, Doc. The weather is astonishing, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. Really makes that fountain look amazing. Did you know this fountain is 30 years old? It's maintained and repaired by a technician from Grampleton. Are you making progress cultivating your farm? I haven't visited it since you allowed me to set up my experiment in the cave, which I'm still thankful for. Do I have the Demetrius Visits the Cave mod installed? I can't remember. I don't think I do. What should I say? Robin constructed buildings on my farm? Ooh, what would he, as a scientist, approve of? Owning combat? No. To automate watering? That's probably something he's into. Because I am. I'm thinking about coffee for next year, and I'll need sprinklers for that. So it's not a lie. That's a smart idea. Automating the process should save you time. Mm-hmm. That's my plan. Glad you're doing fine here in Stardew Valley. Owning a farm is a lot of work and may be overwhelming at times. Speaking of Stardew Valley, do you know where our valley gets its name? Oh, this is cool. No, I don't. Because Stardew something? I don't know. Does our valley get its name from space stuff? Let's be ignorant. Wait, it does? Huh? That's correct. Also, by the way, I think today is going to be the last day. It's already 10:18, so, and this, I don't know, just disclaimer. 1,000 years ago, a huge meteor shower periodically bombarded this specific area of the Ferngill Republic. Of course, back then, the Republic didn't exist yet. The meteors were so plentiful that their trails looked like fibers stretched across the sky. The meteorites looked like tiny drops on the trails, like morning dew on a spider web. So our ancestors called these showers of the silk dew, called these showers the silk dew of the valley, of the stars. Oops. When the Ferngill Republic was first established 150 years ago, the Admission Union was named... I cannot talk. The Admission Union named this valley Stardew in honor of our ancestors. That's really cool. Have you ever wondered why your crops are always healthy? Or why they so easily bear high-quality produce? Is it because we have meteorite dust in the soil? Honey... This is the last sip, by the way, so no one redeem anymore or you're wasting points. Done. I still have my sparkling water, but that's not quite the same. That's because of the meteor shower. The soil in the valley is extremely fertile. It has an abundance of nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. I need 3 more bottles of beer? Why is that? So we can take one down, pass it around, and there'll be 2 bottles of beer on the wall left? Is that why, Asian? There's also a high concentration of minerals present in the soil, including zinc, manganese, boron, iron, sulfur, cobalt, copper, magnesium, and so on. You can grow just about anything with ease thanks to the fertile soil. It's the reason so many farmers have established their livelihood in Stardew Valley. Thanks for the lesson, Demetrius. You talk way too much. No, I learned something new. I'm happy you know more about the valley and where you live. The combined effects of science and history have made Stardew Valley a fascinating place. This is a cool cutscene. Oh, look at the time. I didn't mean to keep you so long. I'll let you get back to whatever errands you were running. Have a fantastic day, Doc. That was cool. That was really cool. Katka, I'm just now... I saw it, but I'm just now getting to acknowledge it. You get to help Maru with her homework? That's fun. 30 copper ores. Yeah, screw that. That's not happening. Okay, what we're doing, we're buying seeds from Pierre. Hello, good sir. And how much is the backpack? 20 grand? 10. Not now. We're fine with the 2 rows currently. We'll get that 3rd row soon. It's getting hot in here. So hot, so take off all your seeds. Hi, Pierre. We need to buy, just to move on from that, 12 radish seeds. And then 8 each of poppies and spangles. Ooh, spangles take 8 days. Did we cheat them into existence early? No. We plant sunflowers instead. And we don't be cheaty about it. Yeah? I think that works. So we'll do... Let's do... Oh, hold on. This is awkward. What's the one we have an extra of? I think it's the poppy? So that'll be 9 poppies, so that means we need 8 sunflowers. 9 sunflowers, because come fall, we're going to have 1 extra slot. Because we're going to widen the right side by 1, and that's our current side with 8 instead of 9. So. Wait, what? To help with the not talking. You're too kind, honey. Too kind. Very smart to look it up online. Drink with people you want to drop kick? Why do you think I drink on stream, guys? I'm kidding. I don't want to drop kick you. Not that I'd be able to. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Drop kicking is probably not something that's easy to do. I was like, wait, what? How did I miscalculate that? It's because I have extras that I didn't factor in. Cool. And then we grab our 1 poppy seed, which I was correct. Beautiful. Poppies go over here. And these will bleed into fall. You know what? Let's be smart about this. Let's just do it now. So that way it all grows together. It's fine. We'll need to expand the fence out by 1, 2 anyway, and we have 3 fence in here. So we're just gonna tack those on because we can. And get the lights moved over. Again, because I can. Wouldn't that mean this needs to move too? Yes, but we're not gonna make it look ugly yet. See, I like this. I like that look. That feels, that's a good width. I almost wish we could shift the entire thing over 1 and still keep this kind of right angle there, because I like this coming out. It carries on this fence a little nicer. I don't know. I think it looks good. Okay, on to Marnie. I have 2 wilted spots. Yeah. I was kind of just going to leave those because of OCD and all that. And just let it sit there until our last harvest of those crops. And then kill them all. And then replace all of it at once. Is it the smart thing to do? Nope. But it's what I'm doing, so. Guys, I was kidding. I hope you know that. You better know that. Alright, let's go buy some baby ducks. Looking for some supplies, of course. Hey there! It's good to see you. Feel free to visit us anytime you please. I will. I will. Let's buy some aminals. A duck. Happy adult, lay eggs every other day. Lives in coop. Cool. Oh, I just saw the mayor's purple shorts. Hold on. What was Pine's suggestion? Wadsworth? I kind of like that. Oh, honey, you talking for the duck? I do too. I like that name. Pine, you win. Great! I'll send Lil Wadsworth to a new home right away. Thanks, Marnie. Cool, let's go visit Wadsworth. It's kind of a... To me, I say Wadsworth and I think of a guy, but it's lays egg. It's fine, whatever. Midnight duck. Yes. If enough people say that in chat, I'll respond with goose. Get it? What's up, Wormy? How's it going? Oh, look at the baby. Wait, that's a chicken. There's not a chicken. You just don't have your feathers yet. Can you swim for me, please? Too tired, gonna head off for the night? I'm about to do the same. Not right this second, but once you finish this day. Have a good night, Alcinius. Thanks again for the follow, and welcome back. Have a good night. Goose. It happened! It happened! They swim when they're a baby, too! That's so freaking cool! Well, no, Midnight, you're not wrong. They do swim there when they're an adult, just not exclusively when they're an adult. Look at the little feet. I know! Oh, it's so cool! The feathers just like freaked out for a second, but that's awesome. That also is going to work out well because we're going to do our animals, or sorry, our barn area kind of here-ish, having access to the water as well. So it'll kind of still look like they're contained within a fence, even though they're not actually. And not that that matters, but aesthetically, that'll be... Are you going to do it again? No? You going in for the night? Oh, you broken? This happened on Kira's farm, and I have no idea what causes it. Just keeps pacing back and forth. Unless something gets in its way. What the heck is happening? Just go in. Okay. I didn't necessarily want to fix it, but that's the fix apparently. Okie doke. It is just shy of 7. Is there anything we can craft? Let's make some lightning rods while I'm thinking about it before I forget. Iron, refined quartz, and batwing. Can I make one more keg first while I'm here? I need oak resin, so no. Why is it saying I need coal? You can't put this in there anyway, so why is it trying to? I don't understand. Okie doke. These look so cool. We can only make 2? Oh, iron bar, refined quartz. We need more of that stuff. Let's get that going. Yes, we'll do that. Let's get this first. Hour to 30? Crap. Well, we can make 2. Which I kind of just want to put next to our fields here. So that's 1 or 1, 2 in. Let's do 3. I like treating these as if they're protecting my crops. That's 1, 2, 3 in. And then we could do, you know, some more just to prevent them from hitting our crops and have it, you know, divert itself and strike the rods instead. I don't care. I'm getting way too into the role play of this. I don't care if it strikes something out here. I mean, I kind of do. It would set fire to my forest and that'd be bad. But for the sake of the game, I don't care if it strikes anywhere but my crops. That's all I really need to prevent it from hitting. And my animals, I suppose. But they're low to the ground. It would strike the building before it strikes them. Again, if we're thinking realistically. But we're not, so. Okay. Oh, that was actually pretty fast. And then the next thing we'll need is iron. Because we're out of both of those. No, we have iron bars. So we can make another 2. Perfect. I think that's probably good for now. Maybe. This is gonna slightly cramp this walkway. Because eventually this fence is coming out to here. So maybe we do them instead of on the fence. Because then you have a real limited space here. So that would be 1, 2, 3 down. Yeah. That's too cramped. I don't like it. So we'll just do a couple over here instead. Just to... I don't know. We warp here. We could still leave. No problem. Yeah. I think that'll work. How much time can I kill? Ooh, we can check our bat cave. Does anyone know? I almost always do the mushroom cave when I do this Demetrius cave thing. What is the... Oh, I need that too. Yeah. Cool. That's the one I needed. Awesome. Does anyone know how long it takes for fruit to spawn? Because I know for the mushroom boxes, it's on a set timer. If you have UI Info Suite, as soon as you harvest it, you can hover your mouse over it and it'll tell you how long till the next mushroom. With bats, I don't think it's like that. It's like they drop off a piece of fruit every X number of hours or something. It's almost as if there's like a crew of bats, like 3 or 4, and their job is to go fetch the fruit and bring it back. But they do it on a cycle, and so if you let it pile up, it'll pile up. But if not, then you only get one thing, which is, as of today, exactly what happened. Enchanter... Yeah, no, it's pomegranate. Where is it? Field research. Chefs. We do need a poppy for that, though. We can go put that over there. It's 20 wild plums. Okay. That's a lot of wild plums. We'll keep these in our forage chests. Because I'm not keeping 20 things over here. Plus, this will allow us to have different qualities of stuff. I just stashed... I stashed something. Must have been our seeds and stuff and wood from cutting down trees. I suppose. Did not mean to do that. Oops. Okay, so as soon as we do this, we'll be limited by... Well, heck, we won't have any refined quartz. So let's just prepare to make some more of those. And then I think we're going to call it a little early of a night. Never hurts. Beautiful. Stash 2 of those. And then we'll craft ourselves 2 last lightning rods. Beautiful. We'll do one on this side, one on the other. That feels right about halfway. I don't know if it actually is or not, but whatever. It works. And then we could do one. We could tuck one up here in the corner. Can do one down by our silo. Let's do one down by the silo. That's nice. Kind of protects our animals too a little bit. Again, not like we really need to because it would hit a building first. But ooh, just because I'm kind of on a money kick now. Can we take our beans? Ooh, hold on. There's no reason. You can't combine the different qualities of beans into one thing in the kitchen here. You can only put one at a time, so. That's 7. I love this. They don't need to be the same quality to donate the community center item. Really? How in the what? Does that mean it lets you donate partial stacks? Or do you have to shift click it in there while you have all of the stuff in your inventory? That'd be really cool if it lets you partially add stuff. Like if I don't have 10 fodder for the fodder bundle, or sorry, 10 wheat. If I have 1, I could go put the 1 in there. And then it would tell me I need 9 more. 1 out of 10. That'd be really cool. I love this love of cooking mod. Maybe that's why it's called that. Because they know people would love it. Or maybe not. I don't know. So the 2400? Don't mind if I do. Do. All right. It's bedtime. It's bedtime. Have to have all of it in your... Well, that... Yeah, that makes sense. But I'm just saying, like... Because normally you can either shift click it over or you click and drop it in. But if I have 10 regular and 10 silver, if I click and drop, that's only a half stack. Or is it just going to automatically pull the rest? It's the dwarf's birthday today. I don't even think our pick is upgraded enough to be able to go visit the dwarf. Oh yeah, new rods, cool. We should do that soon too, because then we can do bait and stuff. There's so many things we need to spend our money on, and that's why I like making money now. Cool. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's where I'm gonna end for today. It's 10:40-ish, and I'm gonna crap. I'm not gonna crap. Well, anyway, I need to try and upload a video for tomorrow. Still, I'm gonna try to start uploading these streams to YouTube, and I said I was gonna do it like 2 weeks ago, and I haven't yet. And I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to take YouTube more seriously, to where it's like, screw it. If I lose sleep, it's all for the sake of the channel. So I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go upload the first stream to YouTube. So if you get a ping tomorrow for a new video, it's just the first stream highlight. Not even a highlight. Literally just, I'm dragging and dropping it, cutting out the intro, and that's it. So have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the subs and follows and bits and all the donos. Dude, it's been fun. It's been a good night. But I'll see you guys Friday. I'm not sure what I'm streaming yet. Put it to a vote. We might do a new game. I don't know, but we'll find out on Friday. So until then, though, as always, take care. Have a good night, guys. And thanks, Toe. It'll be the shit.